Welcome to Dave's Drama Diner, episode 75, open for a little late night snack. And I am your host, Devious Dave Rose, and thank you for joining us here tonight. As always, let's start off our show by showing our gratitude and appreciation for all those who have chosen to spend their time with us here today. We've got It's the Costanza, Nikki J, the man with two first names, Casey is Raw, The Goon, Brian Guy, it's Steve Callan, Gabe Rodriguez, and MK3 Kratos. So, my voice is doing a little bit better, but yeah, still a little rough. Glad that you could join us here tonight, waiting for more people to filter in. I've alerted a few people, and they might come along. But yeah, I did not expect this this sort of fresh stuff produce to be delivered at such an 8-hour. There's Extreme Chef. Shout out to you. So let's get right on into it, since we don't want to waste any time. I know Drew is apparently recording right now, but he actually should be here, so fuck his show. And yes, it looks like Jacob RP is doing a stream tonight. First time he's done a stream on a show in probably a few years. But it seems to be that, as always, he's a little too big for his britches. And, well, it would be very necessary to examine what it is that he's doing. Shout out to Clam Baked in the chat. All right, so, and we've got more. Obviously, it's a diner, so there's multiple things to consume, but let's start off on this.
And I went to a high school that had a lot of gay people in it. Mainly because my high school was like a arts academy. That's what it was, an art.
And what, did you go to school for eyebrow waxing? Wax.
Arts academy, because I know how to draw. I've shown before on streams that I could draw. So I went to an arts academy when I was younger.
Just as useful as a fucking woman's studies degree.
And I really enjoyed it, but I didn't get the most out of it. If I can go back and redo high school, I would. Because
you're an idiot?
I didn't get the most out of it. Looking back now at this...
Already, we're getting donations. All right, let's get to this here. Let's give a nice little donation screen. Skibbity bop. What do we got? Come on. Here, I'll do this. Spartacus. And our donation comes from the one and only Casey is Raw. And he says, some hot drama here. Well, we haven't even gotten started yet. This is just the main course. The spicy stuff is coming up. So be ready for that, Casey. In fact, maybe you're going to have to call in to address that spicy stuff. Very spicy. Very spicy. So, let's continue.
This age that I'm at, I did not get the most out of high school, and I think I could have got more. Especially with college, because looking back now, back then I was a fucking shithead. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to do shit. I just wanted to stay home and play video games all fucking day.
And your grammar very much speaks volumes of that action.
But looking back now, I think high school could have definitely helped me with going to college, or at least deciding what I want.
Really? No.
To do with my life, because I will be completely honest with you guys right now. I'm having an issue with not my identity. I know who I am. I know what.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You're a young child who doesn't know who they are, and you're very confused. You know, probably also about your sexuality, but
I am worth. I know what I can do.
No, you don't.
But where am I going in life? You know, it's always a thought in my head. You know, because
down.
Even though I spend a lot of time on YouTube, I do have goals and aspirations. You know, I do have.
Really, and that's why you were in Nikki's chat the other day, saying that you struck my channel and that you struck his channel, right? Those are your goals, faggot.
Things I want to do in life, like.
Dude, you are clueless. You have no idea what you want to do.
I have so many things I want to achieve, and I don't want to do the same thing forever.
I want to be like Kobe.
Big believer in change. I think change is good. change can help anybody. Too much change can be bad too.
Oh my God. He's rolling the joint, by the way, people.
So for anybody watching out there who knows about the community, so recently I was on Monetize This, right? I
Flip, flop, a flippity flop, flop, a flip, flip, flop, and he don't stop.
I didn't call in. I joined the Discord.
Which means that you called in. You were just in the spot where they pull you into the call. But you technically called into the Discord, which means you want it to be featured.
I went to the on hold section.
Yes, exactly.
And I didn't think Joe would pick me and
Bullshit.
take me in. For anybody who's watching,
At this point, Joe's desperate for, a puppet.
who doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about, Joe Cronin Show, Monetize This. I joined into the Discord server, and I honestly did not expect to be pulled into the call, but I guess Joe did it. As soon as I got there, I didn't talk for like a good 5-7 minutes because there were so many people already talking and they were having a conversation already. So I don't want to interrupt, and you got to have good podcast etiquette. You don't want to just...
That goes in contrast to what you normally do or what you normally did when you were on YR show or even Ken show.
Start talking out of nowhere while people are talking while you just came into the call.
Can you roll your joint faster, please? Come on.
You want to wait a few minutes. Give people a chance to digest who just came into the call and stuff. I didn't really expect much, to be honest. I expected Joe to like shit on me because the day before I was talking shit about Joe, but actually like the weeks before.
What is it?
Weeks before that,
1.25 times speed engage.
But the thing with me is like I tell people when I'm talking shit about them. Honestly, that doesn't help things at all because you're still talking shit about the person. But
that's bullshit.
I've done that before with Ken too. Like Ken came into a call while I was on YR show, and I told him straight up, "Yo, it's Ken. Before we start, just so you know, like earlier today, I was talking shit about you. I know that's stupid because you're still talking shit about the person,
Yeah, you display yourself to be very stupid.
But I like to be upfront and honest. I have no problem with honesty, like other people. And yes, I will get into the whole thing with Ken too because I think I have to kind of talk about it.
Yes, do.
Little side there we go. All right, so now the whole thing with Ken. Wait, did I finish talking about the Monetize This thing? Listen, I was only there for like 20 minutes. I don't think people should freak out about that. I think YR found out about it and got mad over that, but it's Monetize This. It's not like I'm on the fucking Jay Leno show talking to the president of fucking China and giving them secrets. So I was on Monetize This. I wanted to see if Joe would take my call, and he did. And nothing happened. I was there for like 20 minutes. Nothing I said was valuable. I didn't make anyone laugh. I was there. But I was actually late to the party too. Monetize This was just about to end. It was like 2:30 in the morning. And I've never had a problem with calling into Joe's shows. He always takes my call, I think. There's been times, obviously, when he doesn't. But I don't think there should be a problem with people calling in to Monetize This, especially with Drew too. Drew, since you're here, or if you're still here, there shouldn't be a problem with Drew calling in to Monetize This. Yeah, obviously now it'd be weird because you're aligned with Foulmouth and fucking Dave, but it shouldn't be anyone's problem, or it shouldn't be a problem if Drew ever calls in to Monetize This again, which you should, by the way, because Joe, if by some miracle you see this or watch this or hear this, Monetize This could use some changes to it.
Let me guess. Competition!
And even Joe, I think Joe was tweeting out 2 days ago that, or I tweeted Joe that, hey, you're not the same anymore because he doesn't go live anymore. Or he doesn't hang anymore. Like, Joe can't hang anymore, on live streams because he has to end it soon because...
he's got responsibilities on a job and that sort of thing?
Quickly because he has to work the next morning. So now Joe has jobs, basically. So now this whole YouTube thing might be out the window for him. Maybe. Who knows? I mean, he was talking about selling the fucking channel and shit, which might be a joke, but... Dude, this is how not we or all, but this is how most people started in the community, watching Joe.
Donation from the one and only The Goon. So let's read that message here. If it will pop up. The Goon says, "Hey, Jacob, you're welcome for facilitating growing a set of small, salty cashews between your legs and creating your own channel to post stupid videos." These, hold on, I got it. These videos, too, in turn, provide me with more inventory for the diner and ease my more productive lifestyle in comparison to yours. I'll wait for my thank you. By the way, you suck at Mario, Casey. And I'm going to have to agree with every single word of that statement. Yes, definitely. Everything about Jacob that you said was true. And yes, Casey, you suck at Mario. And I'm aghast, absolutely aghast, at the fact that you have never completed Super Mario Brothers, the first Super Mario Brothers, on the NES. You had to beat it on a Switch with the save states. Unreal. I'm just aghast at that. You own all these games. I would have thought that you'd be better than Lucas from the movie The Wizard, like this cool kid who was able to play every game and just beat it, and then, he'd use his power glove and then just, blow on it like it was a gun or something, something gay like that. But, we thought it was cool back when we watched The Wizard back in the 80s. But hey, come on. I'm just blown away that you couldn't even beat Super Mario World. It's just, I think I'm going to have to make space in my boot camp. Usually our ages are 5 to 11, 5 to 12. But, because that's when you got to get the kids disciplined before they become, Tonys or fucking Jacob RPs. But I'll make an exception in your case. And, we're going to have to get you disciplined. So let's get back to this.
There should never be a problem with calling into anyone's show, to be honest. Unless you're calling into Tony's show, I can understand why there's a problem with that. But, who cares, dude? We're rolling this shit forever.
Who cares? Well, I'll be talking about it soon enough. We got Nicky J here in the chat, who was there yesterday when him and I and I can't remember who else. There's quite a few people there in his Discord. He was doing his farming game, and I jumped on the call, and we started talking Ukraine, politics, and then other stuff. And little Jacob RP was in the chat, and, he wanted to talk shit, so I returned in kind. And then he says, "I struck your channel, Dave. You're done." And then he said that he struck Nikki's channel. And then he was saying other stuff in... Whose channel was it? It might have been YR's. Trying to remember, but he was... No, it could have been... I think it was Nikki's. But regardless, he was talking major shit. And he's coming up with this shit like, I don't want to be doxxed. I don't want my family involved, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you seem to be ignoring what you think you're trying to do. And I've got the screenshots proving it. So, tit for tat. That's how it works. Okay, you think you're big shit? You're not untouchable.
Who cares, really?
You care. You care. Because simple words, and again, we were making fun of you. You interrupted our Ukraine talk. So we made fun of you, me and Nikki and other people on the call. And, you got all triggered and mad. And then you started, talking bullshit and stuff. Come on.
Now with Ken...
He can't let go of Ken. You can see, obviously, probably the reason he doesn't like me is because, I call it the mestizo stuff. The reason with Ken, though, because I don't think he ever wanted inclusion when it came to me. But Ken's that jovial, nice guy, the big-hearted guy, the one who's so welcoming, he's indiscriminatory, just wants to have fun. Because Ken rejected him is why he's so hung up on the situation with Ken. With me, it's just because I fucking keep reminding him that he's inferior to me, but and to many other people for that matter, and that he's just a fucking child. But when it comes to Ken, that's the crux here. That's where you can really see the breaks in his character and his psyche, which is that he got rejected by Ken, a rejection that he obviously didn't want, but he couldn't take. He couldn't give a fuck less if I accepted him or not. But Ken's the type of guy that makes an impression as, Um, you know, just a friendly guy. And I think that that's what really got him.
Let me make myself. Let me
Well,
make
friendly and accepting guy. So if you're not accepted by Ken, you're literally beyond the bottom of the barrel.
myself very clear. All right.
You're never clear, dude. You don't even know what competition means.
None of this is shit talk. I don't think so. Now I know Ken isn't on the call, so
That sounds a lot different to what you were saying in Nikki J's chat from the other day now.
I am technically talking behind his back. But listen, bro. I honestly think Ken is just very overdramatic. And if he sees
You still don't understand the meaning of that word. Ken is not over dramatic. He's passionate. Yes, that's acceptable. Dramatic? No. You're dramatic. You're a drama queen. And with those eyebrows, if you were painted up, I would guess that, you were a drag queen. But no, you're the one who's a drama queen. You're dramatic. He's just emotional. He gets riled up quick. He gets riled up, and hot under the collar. And then, he starts saying dumb things. But he's not dramatic. He's like, oh, no. Oh, my calls weren't taken. Oh, look at these people. Oh. He's not like that.
this and he takes that the wrong way, then that's you, bud. But I honestly think Ken is very highly overdramatic with every situation.
I think you just need to, you know what, you were talking about your regret with high school. I think that you should be very regretful because of the fact that your goddamn lack of comprehension of English is disgusting, and English is your first name and you were born in America. God damn it.
Even with the whole Tony situation, with Tony doxing him, obviously nobody wants to get doxed. Obviously, I would react the same way if somebody did that to me.
Well, you attempted to, and failed, to identify family members of mine in Nikki J's chat. And then you were saying, how about I contact them? And, I explained what I always said is that, A, you're wrong. B, you are responsible for, getting anyone hurt that isn't me. And C, that you're basically, again, a hypocrite. You're talking shit. You want to act big because people are saying words that are offending you. And now you're saying this? Let's rewind a bit.
With every situation. Even with the whole Tony situation, with Tony doxing him, obviously nobody wants to get doxed. Obviously, I would react the same way if somebody did that to me. But the way Ken was screaming and yelling on the call, oh, Tony,
Listen, douchebag, you are known for muting people or straight up removing them from a call. Like a pussy. Because that's what you are. You are literally a walking vagina. A stinky, yeasty walking vagina. Also pussy. A lot of pus.
cops are going to be at
A lot of pus in the puss.
your house tonight.
Cox wax! Cox wax!
Tonight. It's over. You're done. Ken sometimes overreacts and over embellishes over whatever, over everything, like
No. Certainly not over embellishes. No. It's false. Like, again, the only thing that you could equate it to is Ken getting mad quickly. He's just passionate. He gets stupid. He says dumb shit. And he gets riled up very fast. But he doesn't embellish things. He doesn't okay, so Joe Cronin, I would say, embellishes things, tries to, fluff them up, make them a good sounding story type thing. Okay. But I don't think that Ken does that at all. I certainly don't do that just for the fact that I go into such detail as to what I'm discussing that it's just like everything's cataloged. It's like, yeah, this is a really boring story, Dave. But no, you're the one who's dramatic and embellishes things, that goes over the top. And we've seen this.
and I don't get along with people like that overreact to everything and are crazy like that. But
Dude, I've gone on and on and on about this. You don't use your indoor voice, something that should have been taught to you in childcare. So, over the top, you're the one who yells when you can't handle a situation. I mean, I think it was my last drama diner. I think it was. Maybe the Emperor. But I exposed you, again, yelling and yelling and yelling. That's over the top, dude. You don't have to yell. I mean, even me with my crippled voice. All I got to do is say a few things and, You know, a little tear falls from your eye.
But that, to be honest, Ken is older, you know, and people my age don't really overreact that way. People his age do, or not everybody.
Wow, you are a fucking moron. Old people overreact? No, old people, and again, he's calling them old people. Ken's older than me. Certainly 40s aren't old, but okay, let's just call us old people. We've had time to decompress and chill out. You know, we're not hot-headed children like you are. So, in fact, it's quite the opposite, which just goes to show what you're doing is projecting. You're projecting your own insecurities onto others. Let's continue.
Not everybody, but some adults I've noticed that overreact to things. Like my mother does too. My mother overreacts to everything I do.
Latin American women just overreact, period. Okay? I don't understand how you haven't understood this at this point, at your age. But yes, Latin American women are very emotional, dramatic. Maybe that's where why are you transposing your own sort of mommy issues onto Ken? I just noticed that. Write it down, people. We've just figured it out. He definitely doesn't have a strong male role model in his family. I can't even talk tonight. Male role model in his life. But there we've got the transposition of his insecurities and his issues with his mommy issues, onto Ken. That's quite the revelation. Give me a sec. I need to drink some water. Give me a sec. Oh, okay. I drank quite a lot there. So now, let's get back to this.
But that's just her being my mother, you know. I don't have a problem with Ken. I don't have an issue with Ken at all. But
What? Come on. Like, this is the funniest thing. This is basically the sort of the keyhole into the whole situation. It's like, I don't have a problem with this person, but you were just talking about him prior, and now you're adding the but. Give me a fucking break. Stop it with this shit. If I've got a problem with somebody, I will say so. I don't say this, well, I don't have a problem with them, but I'm like, no. Blah, blah, blah. Done. God damn, you fucking coward.
I do have my days where I talk and critique certain things. But because Ken is like the king of the other side of the moon of the community.
That's a new one. The king of the other side of the moon of the community. So it's the dark side of Ken? Ken's side of the moon? I like that better. Ken's side of the moon.
The other side of the community. Ken is like the guy who runs shit over here, you know? So like if you talk shit about Ken, obviously you're going to have backfire. You're going to have people coming at you.
Is that your concern, really?
I just don't like also when I call into Ken's shows and he doesn't pick up. I don't get
I thought you said you didn't have a problem with that. You just said, I have... Let's rewind. Listen to this. It's just...
I just don't like also when I call into Ken's shows and he doesn't pick up. I don't get offended.
You just said, I don't like. Now you say, I don't get offended. Which one is it?
But he does, in a way, which is...
He gets offended. It's like, I didn't take her call. Damn it! Damn it, I didn't take his call. Damn it! Damn it! You really think Ken's like that? It's like, I'm gonna hang up on him and, I'm gonna instantly feel regret.
It's weird, because I should be the one getting offended.
But you are. You said you had a problem with it.
Last time I called in and he didn't take my call, he said this whole thing about, oh my God, I didn't take Jacob RP's call. Uh-oh, now it's a problem. Now I'm going to have 10 shows done on me. Don't say that. When you say that.
Don't say that. No, he will say that, as we all will, because we've seen it in the past before.
That you're putting that negative energy out there.
Negative energy. Who the fuck are you, the Hispanic Jesse J? Shut the fuck up.
Apparently we have a problem when we don't. And just so you know, when I was on YR's program that night, I told him, yo, let's make a bit out of it. let's make a whole bit out of this whole thing. I told YR with my own words. When I'm on your show, ask me over and over, Jacob RP, are you mad that Ken didn't take your call? I told him that, to do that. Just to fuck with Ken or just to fuck with people, you know?
Is that supposed to be funny a bit?
Because it's not that fucking serious. Like,
But you just said it was.
Ken makes it out to be. It's not that fucking serious.
Yeah, it's Ken that's making it to be a serious issue, right? Ken's done streams on it, right?
Like you not taking my call. That's not too fucking serious. Obviously, with the whole Tony thing and being doxxed, I don't want to be doxxed. I don't want my parents' fucking house being put on screen. So yes, all right, you got that.
Well, keep your mouth flapping, and you never know what's going to happen. I mean, you're upsetting quite a few people, and you also talk shit in Jesse J's chat the other day. And again, you seem to think that somehow you're going to get some change by contacting family members of mine. Really? Okay, well, how about I contact yours? How about I don't know, just find out where you live. Remind you that I know where you live. Again, who the fuck do you think you are? This is the type of punk-ass bitch, because that's what you are, a punk-ass bitch, who thinks that, again, a tactic like removing someone on a call or muting them is somehow actually going to stop them. Or when they go into a chat like Nikki J's and be like, just leave the internet, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you clearly haven't been paying attention for the last 4 or 5 years, right? Well, I guess you're going to have to be made an example of. It's as simple as that, so that you understand that you're fucking with the wrong people. It's just as simple as that. So, you want to play hardball, you're going to get hurt. So, if you're encouraging engagement, then let's have a ball.
But him screaming on the call saying, "Oh, Tony, you're done. You're gonna have the police at your house tonight." Blah 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 blah. Like he's done that before with other situations. Maybe it's this whole. Maybe it's like that. Like I said this to myself 2 days ago. I don't think I'd see myself being friends with Ken in real life. Like if we were neighbors, we'd just be that, neighbors. We would be cool. I would say hi to Ken if we were neighbors, whatever. Maybe we'd have little conversations here and there. But he's like what, 45? I'm 27. So maybe that's why me and Ken always butt heads and like we clash because, well, it's my fault.
No, it's because you're a bitch.
Well, mainly, but. And yeah, it's Drew. I agree. Doxing does need to stop. That's one thing that kind of killed this community. Like it definitely hurt the community in a bad way. And I hate that. I hate that because.
Who's Glenda, Jacob? Can you tell me who Glenda is? I'm curious who Glenda is.
This community had potential to be great. This community had a lot of potential to be great, and it still does.
It had potential to be great, but I'm on my second time on stream in over a year because that's who I am. Making this community a better place by putting out things that are better, right?
It still does. I love this community. This is why I'm always here. This is why a lot of people are always here.
Now, this is why you were in Nikki J's chat the other day, basically saying, "Oh, this game's boring," and play another game, blah blah blah. Really?
You know, this is why people stick to this shit forever, and a lot of people, it seems like this is all they have. Now, to be honest, dude, though, like, I don't know. I think the doxing definitely killed things for a lot of people.
Then why do you think you're going to try to play in that game?
I'm going to open my window and shit. Hold on.
Should have opened it before. Also, I remind you that we are running at 1.5 time Wesley speed. Come on, Jacob. Something about being prepared. All right, Wesley, jump ahead. Damn it.
Whatever. Just smoke a joint real quick. Alright. Okay. I like this angle. So, Harsh Truth Frank says, I dare a motherfucker to dox me. Yeah, no, I don't want any part of that whatsoever. That's when the fun stops, you know? That's when things get ruined. You know, it's amazing to me that Bullfrog still has stayed away from the community, you know, for as long as he did.
Showing much more restraint than you are.
I enjoyed the Bullfrog era. It was pretty dope.
The Bullfrog era? Wow, you've lost it. You fucking lost it.
It gave the community something to do. It was funny.
Are you fucking idiot?
A lot of good moments. And a lot of bad moments, obviously. Oh, nice. So, like, when I cover my face, the autofocus stops.
That's how camera works, yep.
I like that. So I have a Canon camera. I have an EOS Canon camera, the M50. I like this camera. My first time ever having a camera like this.
Waste of money.
I've been smoking weed since I was 18 years old. That's something I can't believe that I still do, smoke weed.
Good for you, kiddo.
I don't see myself stopping anytime soon either. I don't know if that's a good thing, a bad thing, a sign of immaturity, a sign of maturity or whatever. Because weed isn't bad to you. It definitely isn't great to you, to the human body, but it's not bad. It definitely helps and cures some things. Not cure, but...
What are you talking about?
It helps you cope with
Can you be a little more specific?
things and it helps
Cope with things?
to escape a little. The one thing I don't like about weed, though, is the smell. The smell of weed. Especially when you're walking, especially in New York. If you're walking in New York City, eventually you're going to go down a block, a street where you're going to smell weed in the air.
It's not like old women perfume, okay? It's not offensive.
Want to take a hit? We don't do dabs over here. We take hits. We take joints to the
He's
face.
just showing his joint up to the camera.
I don't want to be a bad influence to a
Look
bunch
at
of
you,
guys,
buddy.
but
Oh, so cool. I'm
I
doing a
like
pipe
sweet.
hit right now. You want to fucking... Want me to go on camera and ask for
there's
metal?
so many different things I can do with this camera. That's one thing I like, too.
I can take pictures of my eyebrows in super focus.
Have an unlimited amount of things I can do. Like I said, drive-through reviews, which I would love to do that. Drive-through reviews. Also, I had this idea of like meeting up with people from YouTube, like the community. Let's say fucking Harsh Truth, me and him met up, you know, have like a live conversation or a live. I'm good at questions. Drew,
No, you're not. You don't even know the meaning of words. You're not a good interviewer.
argue that the hard-hitting questions.
No, everyone would argue that. You have no comprehension of the English language, and it's your first language.
But I am good at interviewing people, and I am a good speaker, in my opinion.
No, you're not.
So maybe I'll do live interviews with people from the community. If, let's say, I ever meet Ken, you know? Who knows if I ever meet Ken.
Dude, I have like 2.5 seasons of podcasts of an outdoor education nature. I also have all my stuff with Cronin and everyone else. Did all those interviews with the wrestlers. Don't come to me with this fucking shit. Especially me.
Ken is right there. Ken lives in Staten Island. I'm in Jersey. And the part of Jersey that I'm in, it's literally right there by the water across from New York. So it wouldn't be too out of this realm if me and Ken met one day. Maybe that's what we need. That would definitely help things with me and Ken if me and him met. Because I don't think he takes me serious, you know? That's why there's days where he doesn't take my call. He doesn't respect me. He doesn't... Not that he should.
Why? What have you done to earn that respect? It's just so... You're an embarrassment, dude. An embarrassment.
Harsh Truth, Frank. I would definitely appreciate if you tweet out the show, or anyone who's watching to tweet out the show. So
The only reason I think he was in your chat is because he's a Tejano Hispanic. And I guess maybe he feels sorry for you. Thankfully, cooler, superior Latino minds, like myself and the Goon, see better than that and see you for who you are.
so people can know I'm live. Any support that I get is appreciative because I'm going to need it. And I'm going to need that push and that drive to continue this.
Oh my God. I need the encouragement. Encouragement! Encouragement! It's like, dude, I like just talking conspiracies. And I could literally talk to nobody. And just record something. And again, great replay value. I could watch it again and again and again. And have a ball. But I don't need no fucking encouragement. Somebody pat me on the head or the ass. Well, maybe the ass. But I mean, shit. Your drive should be your own, not encouragement from other people. Fuck.
Because the one reason, or the main reason as to why a long time ago when I started doing this, I quit and I stopped going live for forever. You know, I haven't done this in forever. Is because
Sorry, I forgot you were here, Latino Hate.
it's very easy to lose your motivation and your consistency to doing this thing, you know? And when you have a channel on YouTube, you should be respectful about it and to your viewers. You should.
You have 59 subscribers. How many videos do you have? Let me just check this out. You currently have only one listener, the one that's live. Shut the fuck up.
Always keep it consistent. You should always entertain your viewers, and no matter which way, whether it's boring,
You're telling me how to run my channel?
whether it's not to other people, do what you got to do. Do what makes you happy, and do it for the people. Do it for yourself. Do it for God,
No, either one or the other. Like what?
or whatever God you pray to. And if I ever bring up politics, don't go hard on me if I say something wrong, or I say the word wrong, or
Why?
I'm out of line with my opinion, or you don't agree with my opinion. Don't hate on me. Call in and
Don't treat me like a pussy. I don't like it when people call me out for being stupid. I need you to call in so that I can talk over you and then hang up on you. Because that's the only way I can really do things. I can't really argue, and especially when it comes to text. I mean, I get so emotional when people type. They say logical things in the chat. I mean, like, I can't respond to that. I mean, I gotta be able to yell over them. This is too much. I gotta quit again. I gotta quit YouTube again and again.
fix it and like correct me, or call in and tell me, hey Jacob, you're fucking wrong, dude. I enjoy that. I appreciate that. Anybody who's willing to
Yes, Jay Diz. That's also what he said.
waste their time or use their time to argue with me, because I might bring up political shit sometimes, because that's all there is some days, you know, like the war with Ukraine and Russia. That's something.
Rain. You're killing me. You're killing me. We gotta hear that again. Oh man, yes. Yes, I knew there was gonna be gold. I knew there was gonna be gold in these fields. Oh man. Let me regain my composure. It's not too often where that happens. Okay. Apparently, ladies and gentlemen, we've been calling the country wrong all this time. Ladies and gentlemen, we have geographer Jacob RP, who will now educate us on how to pronounce a word. Oh, we got a donation. I'm holding myself together by strings. This is too much. We just got a donation. So, damn, I'm just killing myself. Sorry, people. All right, so we got a donation from It's Bullsy. We had a great video actually earlier today. You definitely want to check it out. He says, I explained weed better than RP did, and RP smokes weed. Yes. I believe, again, that was earlier on your stream. You also talked about how it can affect people at the young age if they consume it at a such a young age, so forth. But yes, I do find it very comical that you explain it better than RP, and he smokes weed. He's always flabbergasted when it comes to just explaining things, whether it be competition or so many other instances. The same thing has happened where he will get so flustered, so annoyed with his inability to explain what he's trying to get at, that he starts to attack the people he's talking to. And it's like, but no, we're just literally just asking you a question. Like, what do you mean by that? And he gets offended because he thinks, well, he's acting like it's a personal attack on him, but that's just the cover. Because the real situation is he realizes he came unprepared. He doesn't understand the meaning of that word. He, is unprepared to discuss things. He has a limited vocabulary, and he can't sort of explain himself in a manner that he's happy with. So this explains why he reacts this way. But yeah, I mean that's just one of many things, Bolsey. He's just so inept, so incompetent when it comes to just simple explanation. And the funniest thing is, English is his first language. He was born in America. He has no excuses. I do, and I don't use them as my excuses. But it's just, and he's constantly pointing the finger to other people. It's just fucking ridiculous. Let's continue.
And like correct me or call in and tell me, hey Jacob, you're fucking wrong, dude. I enjoy that. I appreciate that. Anybody who's willing to waste their time or
That's bullshit. We know it. We know it because when people do that, you get angry.
use their time to argue with me, because I might bring up political shit sometimes, because that's all there is some days, you know, like the war with Ukraine and Russia. That's something to talk about.
That's right. There we go. I forgot.
Anybody who's willing to waste their time or use their time to argue with me, because I might bring up political shit sometimes, because that's all there is some days, you know, like the war with Ukraine and Russia. That's something to talk about.
Bry Guy had it right. It's Urain. I thought it was Urain, but no. Bry Guy had it right. Urain. So there's a new country out there called Urain. Watch out. I think they're going after Israel.
And I was thinking of maybe doing a side political show with.
Oh my God, that's like Joe doing a political show. Just don't. Just don't.
With a family member of mine. I live with someone who actually knows what the fuck they're talking about, because they're overage. They're old. So like.
They're overage. They're old. They're overage. I mean, I'm thinking in Spanish. What word, what equivalency, you know, what term is used, you know, in Spanish that would be equivalent to that? Maybe if he's just getting confused with the Spanish term, but I can't think of one. Overage. And then he says old. So I guess anybody that's older than 27 is old.
They've encountered a lot of shit in the real world, and I would love to do that too. Do a political show with a family member of mine. The harsh truth in the chat says he lit his first joint at 12 years old. Wow. Frank, you were advanced, dude. You were fucking advanced, because at 12, I was just opening up a pack of cigarettes to
I was just learning to tie my shoes, senor.
like, you know, see what to do with it. I'm not saying I was smoking cigarettes, but at 12 years old, I was just testing the waters with a pack of cigarettes that my mom left behind somewhere. I was looking at it, looking at the cigarettes, pulling them out one by one, smelling it. What the fuck does this do? You know, at 12 years old, I wasn't
What do
really
you mean, what does it do? You see your parents smoke it.
too bright. So I think I tried once to maybe inhale and actually smoke a cigarette, but it didn't
Ladies and gentlemen, the Hispanic Bill Clinton.
work out. I didn't inhale. I took the air, the fucking everything in, but I didn't blow. I didn't inhale. You know, which is a good
Right.
thing actually. I started smoking at 18. I said this on YR show. I started smoking at 18. It was on two different occasions. I had two first times, if that makes sense, because I was in two different high schools. I moved a lot around when I was younger. In my first middle school, where it was truly my home, bro. I missed that fucking area where I lived in. It's in New Jersey. I smoked
Is the Barrio Homes, Vatos Loco Forever.
with white people, and actually someone of color, but they were more like white on the inside, if that makes sense at all. They weren't hood at all.
What? Okay, I mean, this guy gets pissed off when I say mestizo and all that stuff, but like, you're basically saying, oh, that guy's a sellout. That guy's an Uncle Tom. That guy's whatever. They're more white on the inside. Are you fucking kidding me? And you had the gall to shit on me for the shit that I said? Seriously? Wow. Talk about hypocritical.
They were straight, like, they didn't seem like they were the color they were. So
They didn't seem like the color they were. Hey, J-Diz, I'm sure that you wouldn't find that particularly appealing. Latino Heat, I'm sure you wouldn't either. Ryan the Heel, maybe. Fest Love, you know. The Goon, you know. People with, you know, a slightly different perplexion than others. Is that acceptable? Like, whole and okay. So I've said some bad things. Well, I've said things that people thought might be bad, but was trying to sort of shake things up, trying to get things going, and also get under the skin of people. This guy believes this shit. And more importantly, it's like the same thing that, the same issue I had when Skunty tried to tell Real Talk what he could think just because of, the color of his skin. And it's just like, like you're denying somebody their existence by saying these sorts of things. And again, that's what really bothers me is I basically denying someone their own identity, their own existence, And yeah, it really riles me up. So let's continue.
The first time was with white people. The second time was with a group. It seemed like they were the color they were. So the first time was with white people. The second time was with a group of black guys because I moved from that area to the hood in New Jersey, somewhere near New York, like right there. And I had fun both times, dude. Like, high school was great to me, in my opinion. I had my moments. I had my years where I was the fat kid. I was fat in high school. I was fat. But I was still passable.
No, you were fluffy. You were fluffy.
I was still cool. I had my little crush with girls, too.
If you have to say you're cool, then you weren't. It's like Tony saying he was the coolest kid in high school. Come on, just stop.
I had my little different crushes and my little different side things, or certain girls that you make eye contact with, or that make eye contact with you back, because that's vital. For a girl to make eye contact with you in high school, that's vital.
This guy sounds so stupid. You're a 27-year-old. You make fun of, these 45-year-old men, blah, 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 they're old. But you shouldn't even be opening your mouth then.
Because everybody's still growing up. Everybody's still nervous. We're all still kids, in high school. But I'm not saying I miss high school because I wouldn't go back now. I'm good where I'm at.
Yeah, they'd probably say we can't admit you because you're retarded.
Now, do I regret not going to college? Maybe, maybe not. I think there's still time for it. I don't think time for college ever runs out. I still want to do civil engineering. I would love to do
civil engineering. You're not getting anywhere with that. Might as well give up on that dream right now.
Civil engineering, but also architecture. Now,
also give up on that as well. You don't have the math skills. You also certainly don't have the fucking grammatical skills.
Love to have my master's in civil engineering. And I think I can do it because I have the...
No, you can't. I'm telling you right now. Sorry to burst your bubble there, kiddo. But, you'll shoot your eye out and get down the slide.
Eye for it. You have to be smart and pass the tests and study and shit. But sometimes it's not just about the tests. And
you don't... No, it is. It is about the tests. Because if you build a house wrong, you dumb fuck, it will collapse. And you and your architectural firm will be responsible for it.
And the studying and stuff. It's really can you do it? Are you smart? Do you know what the fuck you're doing? Are you smart? Yes, obviously, but are you meant for it? Like I think.
Oh my God.
It's meant for me to do civil engineering and build houses and build bridges and build a school. If possible.
The Goon says, didn't RP admit he was out of shape last time he was on YR stream? I believe he did.
I know it's easy to say it. I'm sitting here, my fat ass is sitting here talking shit when I could be out doing it. I could be in college tonight. And I have been accepted to a college in New Jersey. It's a community college, obviously, because I'm not...
DeVry or Clown?
I don't have the funds to go out and pay for a big-time school right now. I would love to. I would love to go to NYU in New York. I would give anything to go to NYU right now. Like, that's a dream right there. Go to NYU, get my master's in whatever with art or building stuff.
Building stuff.
But I've always had that thing for, creating. That's kind of why I want to try this YouTube stuff. I want to create my own perspective of life or things or situations or whatever. And I have what it takes. I speak. I seem smart. I think I'm smart.
This is Dunning-Kruger effect in motion, people.
I'm not incapable of running a show like this. This is not a show. This is more of a live stream. Big shout out to anybody in the chat. Big shout out to people watching. I appreciate any support, and I'm going to take it and need it because... I talk the big game. I say that, I'm going to do my own channel. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to go live, whatever, do my own shit. But it takes work. This is hard work. This could actually be a job, too, if you take it seriously. It takes dedication, some dedication, and it takes some consistency to want to do this, you know. But I really admire other people who are successful at this, and
No, you don't. You're very jealous of it.
especially like Drew and Frank. You guys seem to know what the fuck you're doing with YouTube and, you know, doing a stream or doing a show, Drew. So no matter what, Drew, no matter what I ever say about you or you say about me or whatever is out there that you hear, whatever, bro, I'm gonna admire always how you've been able to grow as a channel. You've been able to really show that it's possible to really grow on your own and have your own thing. Because I've seen new people in your chat that I've never seen before. Maybe one or two, you know, not a lot, but.
Again, you say a lot of nothing. Back to the chat, we've got the Goon who says, take it from an actual engineer. I don't think he could endure the grueling multivariable calculus and stress dynamic courses. Yes, that's exactly what, well, not exactly what I was thinking of, but it encompasses several things I was thinking of. You know, the math alone would just destroy him. So, but let's switch it up a bit. Let's, you know, because there's more that we could discuss there. Apparently, Casey is Raw, who was in the chat, who is in the chat, has some grievances about what happened apparently earlier today. So Casey, feel free to call in and we can discuss your grievances. And yes, while we wait for him to call in, I'll continue to play the clip.
You know what I should have done? I should have ordered a pizza and like did a live review. Not for like for myself, but for you guys, because I have a lot of restaurants around me that I can like order food, review it right in front of you, and do content, give you guys real content. Excuse me for tonight. You know, I'm just sitting here in my bed, fucking around. I had nothing else to do today, so. Drew saying RP doing politics. Listen, one thing, Drew. I don't know if you missed it or you caught it. If I ever do politics.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Casey is Raw.
What's up, Dave? How's it going, man?
Not too much. So what's this I hear about a grievance?
So it pretty much between me and D. Welsh. So it started pretty much, you know, I'm going to WrestleMania in April. And I was asking about bringing, which two belts should I bring? So D. Welsh apparently just shat on the whole thing, and he was like, well, I think it's stupid for you going to go down and waste your money or waste your time going down there. And I was like, you know, it's funny he's taking a shot at me with that. So I was like, you know what I think stupid? You doxing people. So I just made that one fatal shot right through his head, and he just lost his fucking mind on all these tweets.
So I'm going to put these tweets up so that people can see them. But can you tell us a little more as to what happened?
Well, I mean, he was just, you know, I figured after one shot he would shut the fuck up. But no, he just kept on. You know, one of the biggest things, he was like, well, you're in your 40s and you live in your mom's basement playing video games all day. I'm like, so just to fuck with him, it's like, technically I'm 39 and I don't have a basement. But I'm like, but this guy couldn't take a fucking joke. He just kept on at it. Like, the guy apparently, the second you say anything about him doxing Bullfrog, he loses it.
Well, yeah, I can see how he would be upset if people bring that stuff up, but he technically did do that, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, like, he was taking shots at me, but I'm like, you know, honestly, I was playing it off like, you know, this guy wants to take a shot because I'm living with my mom. I mean, we're both widows. So I'm supposed to let her live by herself. I mean, my mom's and her health is not that great. So one of the things, I mean, I even pay for my way here too. Like, I give her money every time I get paid. So it's not like I'm just staying at home, not paying for anything and just buying video games all day. I actually pay my fucking bills. But, like, I mean, I always wanted, after my dad passed, before my wife passed, I was like, I wanted to come back down here and help my mom out because her health is not the greatest. But, you know, this guy was trying to take a shot at me with that, you know. But this guy thinks he has the biggest mouth around because he throws a shit ton of money to everyone. Like he has.
Big mouth for a small chin.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, apparently, if you say anything, he pretty much loses it. He can't take a joke or anything. I mean, it was more of a shot, but he just. And I was going to try to do a stream to call his ass out, but that did not work out too well. Because I was trying to call him, to have him call him Skype and go one-on-one with him, but that didn't work out too well. I mean, I couldn't get him on there.
Well, if he's listening right now, he can call in here. You guys can have it out.
Like,
I'm showing the images of the chat.
He was like, you know, why are you going to go to a bad WrestleMania? I'm like, it's my vacation. I'll do what the fuck I want. What about that? If it's bad, guess what? It's my fault. I mean, for going, but I wanted to go have some fun because I really hadn't a vacation in 5 years. So, I don't know. This guy definitely has, like, no balls.
The Good makes a great point. His reality check, Sith Negan, has more money and is far more humble. Indeed.
Oh, I agree. I mean, Sith Negan's always a good guy. He always talks to me. He even wants me to change my YouTuber name. But right now, it's hard because I got so much stuff tied in with my current username that I don't want to change it. But he's a really good guy. I never had a problem with Sif.
Yeah, but you know, these people try to, you know, like D. Welch try to start shit and, you know, they act a certain way and pretend that they're another.
Like when they put that one, it's like, you didn't troll me. That he thinks it's funny because it brings something up a while ago that I need to be smarter kid. Like, he calls me old, but then he calls me kid. So I'm like, which is it? Like, technically, I've been watching today that I guess once I hit 40, old.
Yeah, that's the rumor in the community is once you hit 40, you're over the hill. So might as well kill yourself, you know.
Well, I'll be turning 40 in less than a month, so that'll be it. I'll be over the hill. That's probably when I need to sell my video games and get a real life, probably.
No, at that point we all have to kill ourselves because we're just over the hill. We can't. There's nothing that we're gonna do that's ever gonna make the world a better place or anything. So, you know, that's how it works.
Yeah, it was just I wanted to talk to him and like ask him what's your fucking problem, but I guess it's not gonna work.
Well, you know, it was worth a shot, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
This is after all the Drama Diner, and everyone is clamoring to get in. So, you know, and he's watched the show before. I don't know if Joe's live right now. That could be the reason why he's not here. He's got to pay to play there.
I don't know if he watches Monday Night Raw still. So, I mean, that just ended about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, but Joe goes live after that, which to me
Oh, that's true.
makes me think that if anything, he'd be there.
Yeah. So I just thought it was funny. Like, I was seeing if he wants to, hash it out, but I'll take his call. I mean, we can make it, him and me can make it live, or we can do like a pre-recording if he wants to. But we'll see if he would do it. Yes, I do suck at Mario, okay? Jay does. And yes, Dave Rose, I failed you last night.
You failed everyone.
Well, I mean, the thing is, the Rose plays different versions of this all the freaking time. So there was no way I was going to compete with him.
Okay.
And I was getting stuck on the third world. But that's pretty much it. I'm really trying to call him out, but it's not working.
Well, I'm sure he watches Derailed show as well, so you can always call him out there.
That's not a bad idea.
See if maybe he'll even call in for that, man. I mean, you guys have the show Less Than Serious on Tuesday, which is live. So
yeah,
technically he has that opportunity.
True. And well, we're actually gonna start early tomorrow because it's Drew's birthday.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, I'll be around.
Maybe I'll finish this off for him for his birthday. Maybe I'll get wasted again. I don't know.
I think I'm gonna bake a cake for Drumon.
Well, I appreciate you taking my call. So, sorry calling you earlier.
And again, no need to apologize. But yeah, at least you can say that you gave him the opportunity, and we have been displaying the evidence of how douchey he is. So
yeah. I mean, I actually there was one point I didn't have it on there, but I told him he was getting all upset, and I was like, sounds like someone. You could talk shit, but I can't. Sounds like a hypocrite if you ask me. So I was like, you gotta love when people dish out it and can't fucking take it.
Well, if people want to actually see the conversation, they can always go to Twitter to
it's all there still.
Casey is Raw, at Casey is Raw, and you'll see it all.
But thanks for having me, Dave. I'll talk to you later, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling in and letting us know about what the Chinless Wonder is up to next.
I'll see you later, buddy.
Take care, man. Bye-bye.
See ya.
All right, there goes Casey is Raw. Be sure to check him out on his channel, Casey is Raw. Great video game reviews and funny stuff when he's on Drew's channel, Derailed News and Podcast. But since obviously Mr. No Chin is a no-show, then I guess we're going to have to go right back to listening to this excuse known as Jacob RP and the bullshit, because we've already heard him back and forth. I've got no problem with Ken, like, oh, but Ken, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Just come on, it's old.
Excuse me if I say something.
Also, obviously he's been giving us great dating advice, telling us what cues to look for when it comes to attraction between the sexes. And I guess at 41, I'm already, having mental problems, and I can't remember all, that I did. So, I need Jacob RP particularly to guide me through the next 4 or 5 months of my life, because clearly at that point, there's no point in going on. So, head first in the wood chipper for me.
Or misinterpret something, or maybe say it the wrong way, or not say it fully, or because when it comes to politics, in my opinion, I think
you got to stop waving your arms around like that with your wrists so limpy. That gives out, it gives out a signal that maybe you are trying to give out if you're not into girls. Just be aware of that.
you have to be very well spoken, because if you say something the wrong way, a whole side of people can just come at you and try
And you certainly are not.
to like correct you or come at or debate with you because of what you said, you know. So you got to be very careful what you say nowadays, especially like with Twitter and stuff, and how people react to everything you have to say. And you know, I saw a tweet of like somebody had passed away or something happened to somebody or somebody was in trouble with something or whatever. And in the comments section on Twitter, I saw someone else tweet out, "Oh, like, what are their political views?" Like, I think it was a tweet about somebody getting hurt, but then somebody in the comments was like, "Oh, I hope they're okay, but what about the political views?" Like, I don't know if they were being sarcastic, because nowadays, if you're hurt or whatever, live, whatever, like, your political views matter more than who you are. It seems like I may be wrong on that, but yeah, that's the one subject that I like the least in the community, is the politics part. When Joe does it, when Ken does.
But weren't you just talking about doing a politics show?
Does it, when Dave does it, only because I don't know much about it, or there's many things that I'm not really
Compa stupid.
I don't have much knowledge to be able to debate or be able to even think about debating, because you know, when you're debating political stuff and the real world, you want to know what the fuck you're talking about, basically. For everybody out there, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you know when I'm going live. I will be going live at many random times. But I am here to entertain you. I am here to entertain myself.
I am not entertained.
I want to do many things, so join me for the ride. I think it'll be good. I think it will go well. I was
Getty Lee's Owl Nose says RP at the gay bar right now. He's still live, actually.
doing a PUBG live streaming. I'm gonna go back to that because I kind of at that moment when I was doing it, I kind of got bored of it because I was hungry.
You were crying about Nicky J doing the farming stream, and he does what's it called, Fortnite. I don't know if Fortnite is cross-platform compatible because he uses a PC, but you can always get on there and have some competition.
Hungry and my mind went somewhere else. So, but now that I'm gonna be here all night. I'll be live all night. Definitely, if there's other shows live.
I do have to ask you, how badly do you feel humiliated that so many things, especially from what I've done, have now sort of been stapled upon you? Like they are now yours, whether you like them or not. Like competition. The other day in Nicky J's chat, I can't remember who it was that was saying that they say that all the time. Just for shits and giggles because it's funny. And there's so many people, like Drew, he was saying that the other day. There's a lot of people that do so. And, that's just one of many things that I've given to many people, whether they like it or not. And, I'm quite curious, Jacob. How does it feel? How does it feel?
Go back and forth, whatever you want to do. I'll still be here. I'm going to go back to PUBG gaming. Going to smoke this joint real quick. I've been lighting it on and off for like the past fucking 10 minutes because I'm over here talking and stuff. But
yeah, you're bogarting the fucking joint and you're just talking. This is the worst weed etiquette ever if you were with somebody else. Also, wearing a hat inside, disgusting habit. Disgusting habit.
Whoever in the chat says, Jacob, are you a sneakerhead? I can be, but I'm not. I'm not a sneakerhead, but I try to be.
You can, but not. But I try to be. What? Does this guy ever give a straight answer? Well, then again, considering his questionable sexual appetites, I don't think there's anything straight about this guy.
I've always liked Jordans and Nikes, of course. I like all shoes, though. I like Timberlands because I'm from New York, obviously. I like that style. I love shoes, but I'm not a sneakerhead because I don't have a big amount of shoes. I only have like maybe 2 pairs of Jordans. I only have like 1 pair of Nikes. So I would love to do that too. Review of shoes. I want to review everything. I want to fucking bring you a fucking dead camel and review it to you. I want to review this lighter. See, this lighter, I enjoy this lighter because the color of it makes me happy. And it gives me that thought of like, you know what? Seeing this lighter makes me want to smoke weed.
It's a neon green lighter that makes him want to smoke the weeds.
The color, because of the color, I think. Just looking at this lighter makes me want to smoke. I like the size of it too.
That might be a neurological condition, to be quite honest. You might want to have that checked out.
It fits in the palm of my hand. It fits in my pocket. It's not too big. It's not too small. And wait.
When was the last time you found a lighter that was the size of a fucking, I don't know, an M16 or something? Like, of course it fits in your fucking pocket. It's a lighter.
I really enjoy this color. I love it. It stands out too. If you're ever like looking for your lighter, you ever have that moment where you're looking for your lighter and you can't find it nowhere because you're high or whatever, or you got a buzz from
No, I'm not stupid.
smoking cigarettes. This will stand out wherever it is. Look at this color, and it matches my hat. Get this lighter. I can.
No, your hat is more of a, I would call that a forest green. And this would be much more of a neon green. You call yourself an artist. I can draw. Look at me, I can draw. I went to school with gay people, but I wasn't gay at all. But, you know, I know a thing or two about eyebrow. Below, the two colors are the same. Forest green, neon green, same thing. You know, complain about my drawing, go to jail.
I can sell you anything. No, just kidding. But yeah, so no, I'm not a sneakerhead, but if I ever get a new pair of shoes, I will review it. Anything from now on that I get, anything new, I will review it. I've always enjoyed that that genre of YouTube.
Please do not review any fleshlights, please.
Reviewing things, reviewing food, or reviewing shoes. You know, I've looked up sneakerheads before to see like if this pair of
How about you review a book?
shoes that I'm getting is worth it, or if they're, you know, if they feel comfortable or whatever.
A book with your wax, your cock's wax. Hey, Ryan the Hill, give me a cock's wax with a trademark symbol next to it in the chat. Please and thank you. Sorry, please and thank meow. Which apparently I heard you started saying before I even know you were saying it. But I was doing the meow, 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 meow for the number of viewers. So, strange coincidence. Regardless, please continue.
Let me sell you this raw paper. So this raw paper that I use to roll my joints, I love this because look, it has everything in it. It has the filters.
It doesn't have the weed.
Now some people really enjoy filters already done, already rolled up, but I don't really mind. One filter just flew off. I don't mind the filters either being done or not because this is easy to make. Like you just gotta fold this filter in different ways and do it in, like roll it like in a circle, like just roll it up, you know, basically, literally. And it comes with the paper, of course, but also the paper closes as a cover.
It's Hispanic Tony.
And then you can close this all together to make like a little book. And I love that. And it has a little string attached to it to like close it up.
Honestly, this is like a 15-year-old kid who somehow snuck into a dispensary and is just looking at all the different things that are available. And just like, and then explaining it to his friends and stuff. And come on, man.
Look at that. That's awesome. Wait. Look at that. That's awesome. It has the string to fucking close it and everything. See? I think I could be a good salesman. I think. I can sell anything, to be honest. In my opinion. But yeah. Now.
Look, I've said it before. I think anybody of Hispanic or Latin American descent should feel collectively ashamed for Jacob. I do. And, you know, he makes us all look bad. Let's just be honest. We'll talk shit about each other, this and that. But, you know, when it comes to, you know, putting on a face, they're like, oh, Latinos are good, man. There's no problem with us. It's the world that hates us, you know. Like, this guy's giving us a bad name. So, I mean, we just have to be honest here.
What was I saying before? I don't know. But also with sports, I don't watch hockey. I don't watch wrestling. I'm going to do more basketball and maybe some football. Football's already done with. Yay, Rams won, whatever. OBJ got his first ring, but it came at the expense of his fucking knee, blowing his ACL. Again, same knee, I think. How do you come back? Listen, if you can come back from blowing out your knee in the same knee twice and be the same person, the same player when you come back that you were before, if you can do that, if OBJ can come back the same player he was before after blowing out his knee twice in the same knee, that...
I'm trying to think maybe we should invite Jacob RP onto one of Ken's shows and do a geography show and ask him questions about urane.
That just tells you that fucking, like, we're living in an advanced stage in life with technology, and with doctors and with the human body as well. We're learning that, you know, the human body can be worked on, and a knee can be replaced, or a kneecap can be replaced, or a fucking ACL ligament can be like put back together. Like if OBJ
You should have paid more attention in school, dude. Seriously.
can come back, can be himself after blowing his knee out twice in the same knee, dude, that's legendary. He deserves another ring just for that. Because Kevin Durant, he's doing it great. Like Kevin Durant just seems like it never happened. With Kevin Durant, I think with him it's different, I think, because he's just so great. If you're that great of a player, you can lose a leg and you'll still be able to make threes. You can lose a leg and still be able to make twos or free throws, you know?
Antonio from Jersey.
You can tear your fingers off and sew them back together and he'll still make that shot. Some people are just great at what they do, you know? Klay Thompson, he's doing fantastic. I've been watching a lot of Warriors. Achilles, he did before, if not better. And he hasn't played in 2 years.
He's gonna get back.
So I think the whole thing with tearing your ACL, people fear those 2 injuries. Like that's the done ACL.
So there you go.
You're done because you are out for it.
There you go. See, this I told you before is something you can do. You can talk sports and basketball and stuff. You know it, and that's good. But look at the way you comport yourself on other shows.
Year, we're on rehab and stuff. I think if you're a great Kevin Durant, you need stuff. You know, air ball. When they shoot the ball, it'll be an air ball. 16. Wait, yeah. I'm gonna use my fucking life for something. I want to have some type of future. Now, with having a show, like an actual show, like Ken and Joe do, I need more
Get in comparison.
tools. I think I'm gonna need a mixer for that, because when you have a show, you want to sound very clear, and you want your video to look clear, you know. And with this laptop that I have,
Oh my god.
Can't even read the name right now. I don't even know what kind of laptop I have. It would be nice to get a Mac though, a Mac laptop.
This guy's no knowledge about computers, and he said, "Oh, I just like to have a Mac."
And then there's also those monitors that I want to buy, and those PCs that I want to buy that are like overall with everything included, with the monitor and everything included, you know, comes out to be like $2,000.
He's got no vision as to what he wants to do. He's just like, oh, I see these people get attention when they stream. I want that attention. So I'm going to buy all this great stuff, and I'm just going to ignore all the other advice that's been given, you know, and I've just got to buy all the latest and greatest stuff because I'm going to jump right on into it, and people are going to immediately flock to me. You know, there's quite a few people in this community that think that way.
Computer nowadays. For those gaming computers that you have to build yourself or buy different stuff for it, like, now that computer is definitely worth it because I can use that for everything. Like, if I want to do gaming, that computer is just for that. It's for gaming. I'm about to start my PUBG soon, so I can entertain you guys. If you have other shit that you're doing or you're watching other shit, you can always come back. I don't mind that. Go and do what you gotta do and come back. I'll leave my shit on all night. You know.
Thanks for your permission.
I gotta create more of a following so I can have a better chat so people can actually talk and feel more entertained. I don't want to be boring and waste your time.
Competition.
I'm always gonna be real about everything too. And if anybody wants to call me out, I'm here for it. Call me out. Argue with me. You know.
And then you'll remove them from the call.
No. Let's have fun. I'll set up the PUBG now.
So unoriginal with this fucking music too.
I have a whole chat. A blank chat. Entertaining. Grow my fucking channel and my audience. So I have to change. Can I do it live on air? Can I do this? Edit my
Who are you talking to? Nobody's watching you.
Okay. I haven't played soccer in forever though.
All right, so we've caught up with what he's doing right now. So he's just playing a game.
All right, so
So they got one viewer.
let me just talk. I don't want to just sit here and look pretty.
Oh, so we
Um,
caught up just in time. And no, you're not pretty. Maybe pretty ugly.
What
Come on.
else can I talk about? What else is going on in the world?
Drama about you. We're talking about you,
what else is
senor.
coming to mind.
We're talking about you. Talk shit. Come on. Jugunduwe.
I recently had this situation about 2 days ago with this girl. It was very interesting and very frightening at the same time because, all right, so this girl,
Her name was Lola, and she had a dick.
I met her at my job.
La
We
la
both
la
worked
la
there.
Lola.
But after all this time that I knew her, the last day that I saw her, we had a very weird encounter. So
Well, I guess when you find
this
the
girl
dick,
basically
yeah,
showed her crazy side to me,
the
live
dick.
in action, in
She
person.
showed the dick.
While we were out and about. We were gonna go get some food, and bro, I kid you not. At one moment, all right, so we were having this little back and forth, not like nothing crazy, but like I was giving her attitude a little bit only because I was so hungry to the point I haven't eaten that day all day. I didn't eat all day that day, so I had a little bit of an attitude. I get a little hangry when I don't eat. So I was giving her a little bit of attitude, and then she got attitude because she was also like talking way too much, and like she was trying to not force me, but like she was trying to push for me to like do or eat certain things that I didn't want to eat, that she wanted me to eat. And then it became this whole thing, like, and then at one point she just stops the car really quick in the middle of the fucking street. Like stops it and then just looks at me dead in my face with like this look like she was about to just do something. And like it was out of character too. This wasn't her. Like this moment was very awkward because it was definitely out of character for her. She's never acted like that before. And then she actually told me right to my face, like, you haven't seen my crazy side. My crazy side's about to come out. Blah blah blah. But also, bro, I'm making it sound a little bad by saying that I was giving her attitude. It wasn't that serious, but like the way she reacted and also the way she was acting that day, like she just was weird, dude. Like I don't know, like she had, I don't know, bro. Some people are just built different, and I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I don't have any mental issues. I think I don't have any missing wires or loose screws. I may be a little antsy, or I may have anxiety sometimes, or I may have what's it called? Attention shit. Like I may not be able to sit still for too long, or I can, but
Listen to this
too
guy.
long. I get car sick, but I don't get car sick when I drive, which is weird. I don't think I get seasick. I've only been on the boat like one time. The last time I was on the boat, bro, I was young. I was a small child, dog. I want to be on the boat again. Like that's a cool experience. What?
So let's put this on mute for a sec. Apparently Tony's live right now. Let's check out what he's doing. He's playing his trucking game. 2 viewers. And a couple of trolls. Not quite. It's back to Jacob Rapi's stream. He's just playing his stupid PUBG. But yeah, I mean we've been going on for about an hour and a half. You know, kind of short, but still had some stuff to review. I think that Jacob's all tuckered out of the drama. Can't talk anymore. And I'm certainly not going to go listening through Tony's stream. It's called Drama Smoke Sesh. Well, maybe I'll look a little. Let's see.
Woo! Okay.
Shid was in the chat. Funniest thing is,
Okay, I
though,
feel that.
although he has
feel
me
that.
blocked,
That was real. That was legit.
Tony
He
has
wants to be
the
popular
chat on the
anyway.
screen. So
No, it's always me and Scott. We are the only two trolls in this community. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. Yo, that hit was fucking... Wow. Damn. Fuckers. Concurrent viewers for the YouTube analytics are not true right now. Don't you understand that? They're not the true value because of YouTube dealing with a high limit rate of
sure thing.
false and fake identities. They've pushed the viewership down to compromise the extra names that will be brought into the chats. See, Shid says 12 on his screen. See, there's all different numbers for different people. So, I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, mine says 7. So, everybody's screen kind of says different things. A lot over the place. But we're going to play some games. We're going to fuck around. The things need to be gone over. Tonight is a drama night. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is...
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
What's D Trobo? Oh.
Good night, J Diz.
What's G and do?
420. Indubitably.
Okay.
Come on,
Okay.
Wesley.
Yeah, who wants to
1.5
be
times
popular
speed.
anyway? Popular is for like
Engage.
people that like care way too much. You know what I'm saying?
Like you, who said you were the coolest kid in school, high school.
Like people like Minnesota Vikings, man. That guy's god awful, dude.
No, he doesn't give a fuck if he airs to 0 people. He's got no fucks to give.
You said one thing. Say one thing to trigger this guy, and Jesus Christ, he'll be like, Scott, I'm gonna make 20 videos on you.
No, he certainly doesn't go on these, rampages of producing a video every fucking other day or every day.
Right? Did he make 20 videos on me? I don't know. I don't even know what channel he has. Last I heard it was
Yeah, you do. Stop lying.
Trojan Man or something. Anyways, I'm the only one in the community that's fucking live, alright? All you fucking people are bitches for not going live. Alright?
Called life. Or if I did that, people are like, oh, you're neglecting your father, blah, blah, blah. Right. Right.
Alright?
Had a great dinner tonight. Had a full rack of ribs. Had some buns, green beans, corn, custom honey garlic sauce I made for myself. So, yeah, it was good stuff.
You had chances.
Also, hi, Shid. Hi.
Go live. You didn't go live. You didn't go live. So I gotta fix why. The Stream Deck is not working for the source. Like why? So they all reset. So would this work? Oh shit, it works. Alright. I just have to reset them. Dab cam.
Meow, 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 meow,
Dab
meow.
Okay. Third is ProStream long cord. ProStream long cord. ProStream long cord. Fourth is Video 7. Video 7. Does everything look shitty? Does the quality look bad? What? What's that in the corner? Oh, what's that? Does quality look worse? What's going on here? What's going on here, dude? Alright. That camera. C927. C927. Front. Second back. Okay. I mean, what am I streaming?
Come on.
Alright. Because my screen. 9 in here. I had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 plus 5 is 9. You said you had 5, so that's.
Jesus
Alright, let's do some
Christ.
witch do that.
This guy's got more dead air than fucking
Actually, this is
bullfrog.
Going back. Woo! Okay. Okay. Okay, I feel that. I feel that. That was real. That was legit. Who wants to be popular anyway? No, it's always me and Scott. We are the only two trolls in this community. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. Yo, that shot, that hit was fucking... Wow.
Good stuff. Wild Stallions, party on.
Damn.
Party on, Wayne. Party on, Darth. Come on, a little faster.
Have you had a good day today, Tony? Yeah.
There was drama
From
night. Where's the drama?
last
Come
night.
on. We want the drama. People demand the drama.
Do another dab.
Not another dab. They
Everything,
want the
bro.
drama,
Ask me
not the
any
dab.
questions, call in and go right at. Yeah, we already had a show today anyway. So Carlos, much love, brother. Don't worry about it. You know, we had a good show earlier anyway. So as long as we have a hangout, you know, once a day for some. But people, Tony's on. Let's fucking kick.
They just walked away.
All right, let's see.
I thought we were getting drama.
Let's see what works.
It's going straight to the game. Come now. Come now. Maybe he feels more comfortable talking drama while he's in his big rig.
How much is it for? Oh, fuck.
His driving looks terrible. I'm wondering if Nicky J is still around, but you know, I think you should check it out because he's all over the road. He's like multiple times he's almost hitting oncoming cars. So it just looks so sloppy and stuff. So I thought it was comical. There was no drama. There's no drama. Where's the drama? No drama. Unreal. What a ripoff. Unreal. Hey, that was, that was Tony yet again. Not providing what he promised, and I thought we would get, some more harsh words from Tony, but no, he just went straight to playing his game. So, hey, I provided something for you guys tonight. The diner, opened late, not as, open as long as we normally do. Obviously, because of the late hour, our staff needs to get home. But, unless Ken wants to call in, and I think he's probably already asleep because I let him know about the show, but unless Ken wants to call in to address what Jacob was saying, I think we're good to go. So, I'm going to start to wrap it up as it is. Thank everyone for joining us here tonight. We talked about a few things. And, just as a side note, I saw Simo released a video that was shitting on Tony because apparently Tony woke up his girlfriend or was making noise at a late hour. And she confronted him about it. So Simo still Mr. Irrelevant, but attempting to seek some sort of relevancy. Does what he does poorly. Excuse me. Let's go back to the chat here. Let me just see any final words. Probably guys shares our sentiments that Tony is pathetic. And hey, you know what? It's all those trolls that hang out there and obviously watch me quite intently, just like Tony and many other people do. It's evident from what they say in chats and what they say on shows, and it's not going to pass us over our heads. We can see what's going on. And Shid, who thinks that he's so smart with all his different accounts, and I've got Dave hidden on this one. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to see your messages, and I get a lot of these screenshots of what Shid said, so it is quite comical. But these people are just so obsessed, and it's hilarious because they've been pushed to this, relegated really to these little corners of the internet. So all they can do is bitch amongst all those other rejects that have also been denied a presence, and they just commiserate. But they really can't do much else other than that. They try to create a troll account and come in, and then it's deleted. And the only time that was wasted was their own making that account. Bullsy says, after hearing Tony, I feel sleepy. Yes, that's why I have to put him at 1.5 times speed, or it's just, it's too much to bear. But, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to call it a night with that. I think we had a good show at least. It had, the portions were small, but they were very filling and very good. So I appreciate everyone's attendance here today. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And, be sure to check out It's Bullsy's stream from earlier today, where he discussed what Tony has been up to and his criminalities. And check out Derailed News and Podcast channel, because some great streams over the past few days. A couple of them that I've been on. And check out my channel for, Friday night's streams. But yeah, it was fun. Glad you came along for the ride. And we'll see you guys next time.